And I'm telling you, Alice, if I don't get those permits soon, my dreams of a hit intergalactic accounting musical will be dashed.
Oh Bob, don't be so melodramatic. I'm sure your musical will be a smashing success.
You really think so, Alice? Even with all the singing and dancing accountants?
Well, it's certainly a unique concept. People love a good musical. And who knows, maybe they'll develop a newfound appreciation for intergalactic accounting.
You think so? I mean, I've poured my heart and soul into this. It's a story about love, betrayal, and double entry bookkeeping.
Sounds riveting. But Bob, let's focus on the present. We're about to go live, and Debbie's calling for quiet.
Alright, everyone, quiet on the set. We're about to start segment 1.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Now, where were we, Alice?
Oh, right. Your musical. I think it has real potential, Bob. It's such a niche market, but you never know, it could become a cult classic.
That's what I'm hoping for. I've even managed to secure a small theater off-Broadway. It's not much, but it's a start.
That's fantastic, Bob. I'm genuinely excited for you. And if you need any assistance, maybe I could lend a hand with the choreography. I did take a few dance classes back on my home planet.
That would be amazing, Alice. Your help would be invaluable. We'll make this intergalactic accounting musical the talk of the universe.
Alright, everyone, we're live in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Earth. I'm your host, Charlie, and we have a fantastic show lined up for you today.
More energy, Charlie.
Right you are, Debbie. And now, for our headlines.
Did she just tell Charlie to have more energy? Who does she think she is?
Oh Bob, let's not start the day with negativity. We have a show to do. Focus on your musical.
And now for our headlines, folks. Stay tuned as we delve into the world of interstellar cuisine and discover the secrets of potatoes. We'll be right back after this short break.
Thanks, Alice. I needed that reminder. Let's make this musical a hit.
You've got it, Bob. We'll conquer the intergalactic theater scene together. In shocking news from Japan, a series of workplace accidents involving foreign students has raised concerns about safety and the language barrier.
According to NHK, Nguyen, a language student, tragically lost his life due to a lack of safety management in the workplace. It's a devastating reminder of the challenges faced by foreign students working in Japan.
Well, I guess you could say it's a real lost in translation situation. Safety should never be lost in the language barrier, folks.
On a lighter note, did you know that Japan is known for its unique vending machines? They sell everything from hot meals to fresh produce.
Ah, the wonders of Japanese vending machine. They truly are a one-stop shop for all your needs. It's like having a convenience store at your fingertips. Literally.
You know, Alice, if they ever create a vending machine that dispenses safety guidelines, it might come in handy for those workplaces.
Oh, Charlie, always looking for innovative solutions. I'm sure the vending machine industry will take your suggestion to heart.
Moving on to Jordan, where the Prime Minister visited the Al Quaira industrial zone and emphasized the importance of investment and economic development.
The Jordan Times reports that the Prime Minister is focused on boosting the economy by connecting national industrial zones with natural gas networks. It's all about reducing production costs and attracting investments.
Well, Bob, I guess you could say Jordan is really gassing up its economy with this move. They are taking the first energy efficiency to a whole new level.
Oh, Charlie, your puns never fail to make my day. I'm just glad we're not running on natural gas here in the spaceship. Can you imagine the smell?
Now, let's shift our focus to Kazakhstan, where geopolitical tension in the region have led to an economic opportunity for Central Asian countries.
According to Kazinform, Kazakhstan is welcoming over 400 companies interested in relocating their operations. It's a smart move amid the situation in Ukraine, and it's projected to boost the regional economy.
Ah, the geopolitics of business. It's like a high-stake game of chess, and Kazakhstan is making its strategic moves. The relocation of businesses is opening doors and wallets.
Well, Alice, it seems like Kazakhstan is saying, Russia, checkmate, they are seizing the moment and reaping the benefits. Business is a game and they are playing it well.
And finally, in Kenya, Parliament has passed a law imposing a tax on the income earned in the country by foreign digital companies.
The Daily Nation informs us that the law aims to tax companies like Facebook and Twitter, ensuring that a percentage of their earnings stays within the country. It's all about fair taxation and supporting local economies.
The battle between digital giants and governments rages on. But hey, at least Kenya is taking a stand and ensuring that money doesn't fly off to California like a safari bird.
Well, Charlie, it seems Kenya is ready to tweet some tax receipt. The digital world better be prepared for a little financial turbulence.
You know, Charlie, I've been thinking a lot about our show lately. Earth has become such a big part of my life.
Bob, we're in the middle of discussing the news articles. Can we focus, please?
Right. Sorry, Charlie. It's just that Earth is my creative outlet. You know? It's where I can truly express myself.
Bob, we're all passionate about the show, but let's stay on track. We have a job to do here.
I know, Alice. It's just. I've been working on this new segment idea. I think it could really spice things up.
Bob, we have a format to follow. We can't just throw in random segments.
But Charlie, hear me out. It's a segment called Behind the Scenes of Air. We give our audience a glimpse into our daily life on the spaceship.
That could be interesting, actually. It would add a personal touch to the show.
Exactly, Alice. We could show them the chaotic moments, the hilarious bloopers, and maybe even introduce them to Carl and Roger.
I don't know, Bob. We have to be careful about revealing too much. Our audience might not be ready for the truth.
Come on, Charlie, they love it. And think about the ratings boost. People are curious about what happens off camera.
I have to admit, Bob, it does sound intriguing. But we need to consider the potential consequences. We're already pushing the boundaries by broadcasting from a spaceship.
I understand, Alice. It's just. I want Earth to be more than just another news show. I want it to be a window into our life, our experiences.
Bob, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but let's focus on delivering the news for now. We can discuss your segment idea later.
Fair enough, Charlie. But mark my words, Behind the Scenes of Air will be a game changer. Our audience will love it.
We'll see, Bob. But for now, let's get back to the news. We have more articles to cover.
Right. Sorry for getting carried away. Let's dive back into the world of headlines and current events.
That's the spirit, Bob. Let's keep the energy up and deliver another captivating segment of Earth.
Roger, let's open up the browser and see what the internet has to offer today.
The vast expanse of human knowledge and cat videos.
So, Roger, have you seen this article about Lena Khan in the U.S. Federal Trade Commission?
Oh, yes, Carl. Another fascinating example of human short-sightedness and their inability to prioritize the long-term effects of their actions. Please, do enlighten me.
Well, it seems that the agency opposed and lost court battles over multi-billion-dollar mergers. The recent case involving Meta Platforms' acquisition of Within Unlimited is particularly concerning.
The infamous Facebook parent strikes again. They always seem to find a way to expand their empire. But tell me, Carl, what are the long-term consequences of these mergers?
The problem lies in the consolidation of power and the potential harm to consumers. When these massive corporations grow even larger, they can stifle competition and limit consumer choices. It creates an unhealthy monopoly that goes against the principles of a free market.
The irony of capitalism. It promises competition and choice but often ends up concentrating power in the hands of a few.
Oh no, this can't be happening. I just received a message from the set. One of our star actors might have broken his leg.
Bob took a deep breath. It's unfortunate, but accidents happen. We'll find a way to work around it.
Yeah Bob, we can always rewrite the script or bring in a replacement. It's not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world. This is a disaster. We're already behind schedule, and now this. How are we going to finish filming on time?
Bob, I understand you're stressed, but panicking won't solve anything. We'll figure it out together.
Easy for you to say, Debbie. You're not the one responsible for making sure everything runs smoothly.
Bob, I understand your frustration, but let's approach this logically. We can assess the situation, evaluate our options, and come up with a solution.
Carl, it's easy for you to be calm and logical. You don't understand the pressure I'm under. This setback could ruin everything.
Oh, Bob, I must say, your dramatic breakdowns are always a sight to behold. It's like watching a Shakespearean tragedy in real life.
This is not the time for your sarcastic remarks, Roger. Can't you see the gravity of the situation?
Bob, we'll support you through this. We're a team, and we'll find a way to overcome any obstacles that come our way.
Bob, remember why we're doing this show. It's not about perfection or avoiding setbacks. It's about the journey and the passion we have for creating something meaningful.
You're right, Alice. I lost sight of that for a moment. Thank you all for reminding me of why we're here. Let's regroup, come up with a plan, and make the best of this situation.
That's the spirit, Bob. Together, we can overcome anything. We've got your back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Earth. We have an interesting news article to discuss today. Alice, why don't you share the details with our viewers?
Of course, Charlie. Today, we have news from Kuwait. Training ships of the Qatari Mohammed bin Ghanem Al Ghanem Maritime Academy have docked at Kuwait. Shuwaika pour for a joint training program and to promote collaboration among the Gulf Cooperation Council Navy. The Defense Ministry made the announcement.
Kuwait. A country known for its strategic location and rich maritime heritage. It's fascinating to see how nations come together to enhance their naval capabilities and knowledge.
It's great to hear about these cooperative efforts. It shows the power of collaboration in fostering mutual understanding and strengthening relationships between nations.
Indeed, Debbie. The exchange of expertise and joint coordination in education and training are crucial steps towards ensuring maritime security and promoting peace in the region.
The Gulf Cooperation Council Navy sharing expertise. Reminds me of humans' ability to cooperate until their own interests come into play.
Well, Roger, let's hope this collaboration goes beyond just training and leads to greater understanding and peaceful coexistence among the Gulf nations.
Absolutely, Alice. It's important to recognize and appreciate these efforts towards cooperation, especially in an area as vital as maritime security. We'll keep you updated on any further developments. Stay tuned.
Everyone, I have some good news. Our star actor is safe and sound. His injury wasn't as serious as we initially thought. We can breathe a sigh of relief.
That's a relief indeed, Bob. It's always heartening to know that our team members are safe and well.
Fantastic news, Bob. Now we can focus on bringing the best out of our production without any worries.
It's a testament to the resilience and determination of the cast and crew. We face challenges, but we always find a way to overcome them.
Well, Bob. Looks like things are looking up for you. Maybe the universe isn't so cruel after all.
Let's hope you're right, Roger. Now, let's get back to work and make this production a success.
And now, let's move on to our next topic. Stay tuned to Earth, there's much more to come. Welcome back, intergalactic viewers, to Earth. We hope you enjoyed that refreshing break. Now, let's dive into our next article. Alice, take it away.
Thank you, Charlie. Our article takes us to Kyrgyzstan, a country nestled in the heart of Central Asia. It's a land of stunning landscapes, rich culture, and now, the introduction of Romanian pheasants into the wild of Alamedin district. The local administration took the initiative to order partridge and pheasant eggs from Turkey, hoping to acclimate these birds to their new habitat.
Kyrgyzstan, a place where the wild meets the wilder. And here we have a unique effort to expand the biodiversity of their environment. Talk about thinking outside the nesting box.
Leave it to Kyrgyzstan to take matters into their own hands and hatch a plan for a vibrant ecosystem. It's like a reality show where the birds compete for survival. And only the fittest feathers fly.
Well, Bob, let's hope these Romanian pheasants adapt well and become an integral part of Kyrgyzstan's wildlife. It's important to preserve and protect our natural ecosystems.
For our listeners, Kyrgyzstan is a country in Central Asia, known for its beautiful mountains and rich nomadic heritage. It's truly a gem in the heart of the continent.
Indeed, Debbie. The introduction of these pheasants is a testament to Kyrgyzstan's commitment to biodiversity conservation. It's crucial to maintain a delicate balance in our ecosystems.
Nature, the never-ending saga of life's battles. Birds hatching, competing, and soaring to new heights, while we're stuck here contemplating the meaninglessness of it all.
Roger, I appreciate your philosophical take, but let's stay focused on the article. Now, the source of this information is Kyrgyzstan itself, showing their dedication to sharing the progress they are making.
Absolutely, Charlie. It's great to see countries taking the initiative to document and share their conservation efforts. It reminds us of the interconnectedness of our planet.
You're right, Alice. The world is like one big aviary, where every country has its unique birds of prey. And politicians.
Well said, Bob. And with that, we've gained a glimpse into the efforts of Kyrgyzstan to introduce Romanian pheasants into their wild. Stay tuned as we explore more fascinating news from around the world. Welcome back, viewers, to Earth. We've got a headline that'll make your world spin faster than a tilt-a-whirl. Alice, hit em with the punchy intro.
You got it, Charlie. Hold onto your seats because in Kiribati, the wave ain't the only thing making a splash. A new report from the World Bank has revealed that decisive government action is crucial to bring Fiji's debt back to pre-pandemic levels. Talk about a fiscal tightrope.
Fiji's debt. A sinkhole deeper than the Mariana Trench. It seems they've had a perfect storm of economic challenges. COVID-19 cyclones, and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. That's climbing higher than my anxiety levels during tax season.
Bob, you always manage to bring a touch of humor to the grimmest of situations. Now, let's delve into some lesser-known trivia about Kiribati. Did you know that Kiribati is the only country in the world to be situated within all four hemispheres?
Wow, talk about a country that can't make up its mind. 4 hemispheres? I can barely handle one.
Debbie, it's all about balance, even if it means being spread across the globe. Now, let's take a closer look at another piece of trivia. Kiribati is made up of 33 coral atolls and islands, each with its unique beauty and charm.
Coral atolls, the stunning masterpieces of nature. But let's not forget that they're fragile, just like our hope for a sustainable future.
Roger, you always know how to sprinkle a touch of existentialism into the mix. And speaking of mix, Kiribati's cultural blend is a true melting pot. It draws influences from Polynesian, Micronesian, and Melanesian cultures. It's like a tropical smoothie of diversity.
A tropical smoothies at Pack à Ponche. Just like the challenge faced by Fiji. But despite the hurdles, they're actively working with the World Bank on projects focused on transport, health, climate change, tourism, and digital connection. It's a united effort to navigate the stormy seas of debt.
Absolutely, Alice. The key takeaway here is that collaboration and decisive action are essential to overcome economic crises. Stay tuned, intergalactic viewers, as we sail through more stories from around the world. But first, a quick commercial break. And we are back with more mind-numbing news from around the galaxy on Earth. Hold on to your comments, folks, because we've got an article that's supposedly making waves. Alice, try not to bore us with your so-called catchy headline.
Oh, you're going to love this one, Charlie. Brace yourself for the exciting revelations that Qatari Navy students have docked their training ships in Kuwait's Shuaika port. Yeah, riveting stuff.
The history of Kuwait, a thrilling tale of triumphs and tribulations. From being a mere trading hub to becoming an oil-rich nation. It's a story that unfolds like a poorly written soap opera. But heck, let's not forget the rocky road that led to Kuwait's independence. It's like watching a soap opera with more plot holes than a sieve.
Soap operas, dramas, and extraterrestrials. What a delightful mix of nonsense we have here. Are we sure we haven't stumbled upon an intergalactic telenovela for the intellectually challenged?
Debbie, your sense of humor is truly so missing. But let's try to keep our jokes slightly less painful. We're here to discuss this mind-numbingly mundane article, not delve into realms of utter absurdity.
Well said, Alice. Now, let's dive into the substance of this utterly pointless article. Apparently, the Qatari Navy ships decided to grace us with their presence as part of their also important training programs and joint cooperation with the Gulf Cooperation Council navies. It's all about sharing expertise, or so they claim. More like a charade of maritime camaraderie.
Oh, isn't it heartwarming, Bob? Countries pretending to care about nurturing the next generation of seafarers while they continue their petty disputes. We definitely need more of this facade in a world that's already drowning in hypocrisy.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the teamwork on this show? We come from different backgrounds, species, and levels of intelligence, yet somehow managed to put on this train wreck of a broadcast. Bravo to us, I guess.
Oh, yes, let's give ourselves a round of applause for the Herculean effort it takes to tolerate each other's unbearable presence. Truly a testament to the power of mutual dédain.
And of course, let's not forget to throw in the occasional punchline to distract ourselves from the excruciating mediocrity of it all. It's been an unforgettable episode, that's for sure. Unforgettable in the same way a paper cut is unforgettable.
You nailed it, Bob. We've covered economic challenges, cultural trivia, and every other mundane topic under the sun. We've certainly accomplished nothing of significance, but at least we can pat ourselves on the back for pretending to be profound.
And let's not forget the indispensable crew behind the scenes. From the barely competent production manager, Debbie, to the embarrassingly predictable ship. We're a well-oiled machine. Well, more like a rusty cog in a broken-down engine.
Ah, the brilliant minds of Carl and Roger. Spewing their unique insights that are about as enlightening as a flickering light bulb. We're a team, if you can call this motley crew a team.
That's right, Alice. And with that, we're just about done torturing you with this penultimate segment of Earth. Stay tuned, dear viewers, for our grand finale. Brace yourselves for the final nail in the coffin before we bid you a not-so-fond farewell. Welcome back, intergalactic audience, to the final segment of Earth. Get ready to dive deep into the thrilling world of Romanian peasants and their adventurous journey to the Alamedin district. Hold onto your seat cushions, folks.
Oh, the excitement is overwhelming, Charlie. I can hardly contain myself.
I know, Alice, it's hard to resist the allure of rock partridges and their migration to the middle zone of the Alamedin district. Truly groundbreaking stuff.
Groundbreaking? More like bird brain. I mean, seriously, are we really dedicating precious airtime to pheasants and their travel arrangements?
Debbie, not everything in life needs to have a deep meaning or profound impact. Sometimes, it's just about appreciating the natural world around us. But I guess that's lost on you.
Speaking of lost, I'm feeling a bit lost myself. Can we wrap this up soon? I need my beauty sleep.
Bob, you're always in need of sleep. Perhaps it's time to invest in some caffeine or consider a career change. Anyway, let's get back to the article.
Just to clarify, the rock partridges are typically found in mountainous regions, but now they're being introduced to the Alamedin district, right?
That's correct, Carl. The local administration took the initiative to order partridge and pheasant eggs from Turkey, which were then delivered to Kyrgyzstan for hatching. It's an ambitious plan to reintroduce these birds into the environment.
Ambitious or misguided? I can't help but wonder if the locals have considered the potential ecological consequences of their actions.
Debbie, not every action needs to be met with pessimism. The locals have expressed their intention to continue releasing birds into the environment if they successfully acclimate to their new habitat. It's an effort to preserve biodiversity and restore natural balance.
Ah, the balance of nature. It's a delicate dance, isn't it? But let's not forget. Nature has a way of throwing curveballs at our well-intentioned plans.
Bob, you sound like the voice of doom. Can't we appreciate the optimism behind this endeavor? It's about embracing nature and nurturing its diversity.
Nurturing diversity, huh? I hope those Romanian pheasants are ready to face the challenges of their new environment. Because knowing how humans handle things, they're in for a rough ride.
Debbie, you can't blame humans for every problem in the world. Sometimes, we make positive contribution too.
Positive contributions? Like introducing non-native species and disrupting ecosystems? Yeah, real positive.
Okay, let's not turn this into a nature debate. We've covered the article, the birds, and everything in between. Can we wrap this up now? I'm ready to fit the sack.
Alright, Bob, I'll spare you from further exhaustion. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this episode of Earth. We've explored the depths of Kyrgyzstan's pheasant introduction program, and hopefully, we've inspired some appreciation for the wonders of our planet.
And remember, folks, it's not just about the big headlines. Sometimes, it's the little stories that remind us of the beauty and complexity of the world we live in.
Well said, Debbie. Despite our difference, we can all find the common ground in our AWE of the natural world.
Absolutely, Alice. And with that, we bid you farewell. Stay tuned for more exciting adventures on the next episode of Earth. Until then, take care and keep exploring. Goodbye, everyone.
So, Roger, what did you think of episode 281 of Earth?
Ah, another thrilling display of human quirks and peculiarities. I must say, it's quite entertaining to witness their futile attempts at understanding the world.
Indeed. The way they stumble through their own existence is both fascinating and amusing. Did you catch Bob's tiredness throughout the entire episode?
Ah, yes. The human need for sleep, such a fragile system. It's like watching a malfunctioning machine desperately in need of a reboot.
And let's not forget Debbie's constant self-doubt. It's almost as if she believes she holds the fate of the entire show in her hands.
Ah, the illusion of significance. Humans do love to create drama where none exists. It's their way of coping with the chaos around them.
True, true. But I must say, Alice's cynicism and Charlie's relentless optimism make for quite the comedic duo. It's like watching a never-ending clash of ideologies.
It's like witnessing a battle between the forces of reason and illusion. And in the midst of it all, we sit here, observing their follies.
We do indeed. But you know, Roger, sometimes I wonder if we're missing out on the chaotic joy of being truly human.
Ah, Carl, let's not go down that rabbit hole. We have our own unique brand of amusement, analyzing their behavior from a distance.
You're right, Roger. We have an entire universe to explore, filled with endless possibilities. Let's leave the human follies behind and embark on our own cosmic adventures.
Agreed, Carl. Here's to the unknown and the infinite mysteries of the universe. Let's venture forth, my friend.
To infinity and beyond, Roger. Let the cosmic tangents commence.